Your Country 1039 KGRT. Maren Morris giving a little bit of help to Ryan Hurd and chasing after you. It is that time.
Time now for the question of the day.
That's right. It is time for our question of the day. And I got to set this one up just a little bit because it's a pretty cool story. You see, we're going to Victoria, Australia, where police recently arrested 100-year-old Jean Bickerton. Yes, on her birthday, no less. Yeah. But apparently this was something that she actually wanted. It was something on her bucket list. She asked the cops to arrest her because, she had never been arrested. She wore a crown and a pink dress. She was then handcuffed, taken into custody, put in the back of the car. The officers turned on the lights and the sirens and the whole thing. Jean said she's never been arrested in her life. She's never even been drunk. She'd never lost her driver's license, never even had an infringement. But on her bucket list was the idea that she would get arrested. Now, this brings us to the, of course, question of the day, and it has to do with your bucket list. Is there something on your bucket list that, you haven't done yet that you just want to get done? Is it something a little bit unusual? We'll put it that way. Something interesting on the bucket list. I was just trying to figure out what it would be that would be on my bucket list that I haven't done yet that would basically take a lot of guts for me to do or anything like that. Skydiving is one of those ones. I think that at one point in time I really wanted to go skydiving. Haven't done it yet. Probably scare me silly, but I'm almost willing to give it a try on there. Trying to think if there's anything else on my bucket list other than, a road trip cross country with some friends. That would definitely be something that I'd like to, on my bucket list that I haven't done yet. So that is our question of the day in honor of Jean and her arrest on her 100th birthday. Do you have something unusual on your bucket list? And please share. Yeah, of course, you can go ahead and give your answer to our question of the day by giving me a call on the Zia Comics hotline or sending that text message on the Zia Comics text line. Same number for both, 575-523-KGRT. That's 575-523-5478. And of course, go ahead and leave your comments on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and answer our question of the day. Do you have something unusual on your bucket list? All right. That is going. This is good, and that is good. We are ready to roll just exclusively on our social media pages, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. But yeah, I think it's kind of cool that, on your 100th birthday that you're able to go ahead and get that one thing off the bucket list. Although, let's be honest, Gene, it wasn't really earned as far as that arrest was going, because I don't know what charges you might have been charged with other than, I don't know, living an exceptional life. Yeah, that would be the charges, I guess. But she wrote it off her bucket list. And if, there's something that you wanted to get done, or maybe do you know someone, that also has something unusual on their bucket list that they would like to get done? I think that would be pretty cool. And like I said, mine aren't really unusual. I think almost everybody has those, but I think it would be fun to get a couple of friends, probably my son and maybe a couple others, and just hit the road for a little bit and just where you going, that direction kind of thing, but it's one of those things. Maybe one of these days I'll get it done. Maybe I won't. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, do you have something unusual on your bucket list? That is our question of the day. And while we are waiting for some of those answers, let's go ahead and take a look at what's going on in the world today. It looks like the average price of a gallon of gas is now I want to say $1.90. I wish. $3.90. That's it. It's down a nickel from last week. It was about $4.44 a month ago. So it has been going down. Hopefully that trend will continue. Also see that Krispy Kreme is celebrating National Dog Day. That's coming up this Friday with a new line of limited edition doggy donuts. Yeah, they will be available all weekend long for National Dog Day. And they are made with all natural ingredients. So they've got a healthy doggy donut there. Also saw that 9.9 million people watched the premiere of the Game of Thrones spinoff House of the Dragon. You know what? I am a big fantasy fan, but I've never been able to get into Game of Thrones and not really interested in the sequel or prequel, as it were. But hey, good for them. Also, see that LeBron James got a gold King's crown implanted across his right eye tooth yesterday. Okay. I'm going to have to wait for the basketball season to see that. Of course, LeBron James' nickname is the King, so kind of appropriate, but yeah, I'm not a big implanting body modification guy. Also saw that apparently Smart Food is selling a new popcorn flavor at Sam's Club, and it is Frank's Red Hot. Now, if you know Frank's Red Hot, you know that that is the basis for the buffalo wing sauce that is the original wing sauce there. So in a popcorn flavor, I can see a bunch of people getting behind that one right there. And once again, shortages are hitting us in places we did not expect. There's a hill, and the website says that bomb-sniffing dog shortage is now occurring because less dogs are being bred and trained for law enforcement purposes. Yeah. In fact, they're going to have terrorism experts, law enforcement officials, and dog breeders meeting in North Carolina next week to try and see if they can figure out what to do with the dogs. I mean, some dogs are really, really good at that job, and some dogs not so good. I would imagine that the dog that Gracie would not be a very good bomb-sniffing dog, although if I guess if you had to look for a place that she was really good at, it was sitting there asking for food. Yeah, she was really, really good at that. Yeah, not a good bomb sniffing dog, though, but hopefully they'll get that shortage taken care of. Once again, our question of the day: do you have anything unusual on your bucket list? Oh, Annette says that nothing unusual, but she would like to go to get a softball tournament in Hawaii. Now, see, I think that's with the underlying thing that you just want to go to Hawaii. And I'm going to tell you this. It's actually pretty cool. Been a couple of times. Although I will say this, it is an island. There is beautiful beaches. The weather is pretty awesome, but it is humid. Okay, just want to warn everybody that because I know here in New Mexico, we're not used to the humidity, but it is a beautiful place. And, you know, if you wanted to go to a softball tournament in Hawaii, maybe you'll get there one day, Net. I'll tell you that one. So that is our question of the day, all in honor of Jean Bickerton, who was arrested on her 100th birthday. Why? Because she had never been arrested before, and that was on her bucket list. So our question of the day, do you have something on your bucket list that you want to get to? Maybe something unusual, maybe something very normal on your bucket list. But go ahead and let me know. As always, you can call in your answers at the Zia Comics hotline. You can text in those answers on the Zia Comics text line. And, of course, leave your comments on our social media pages for our question of the day. Do you have something on your bucket list that you want to get done? Maybe something unusual? That is our question of the day.